mean, if you're using a system where it's just simply looking at a ratio of a 3-to-1 or a 4-to-1, and those functions and values that a wetland plays within the landscape, this actually gives a tool for the Corps to evaluate what that wetland plays. We're able to get wetlands into areas that provide values that people may not know they need, such as a retention of floodwaters, sequestration of nutrients. While most people may not know wetlands play, we're actually not able to provide when a project can't avoid any wetland impacts.
New York is a unique place. It's split between two Corps of Engineer districts. Working with the regulatory branch in Buffalo District, we service similar people. We have very similar projects, but we didn't have that continuity of an assessment method that both districts used when looking at wetland quality and functionality.
Both districts in New York really wanted a rapid assessment method that they can apply to the entire state. Over the past couple summers, we identified some different variables that we wanted to gather data on. So then over the winter and this year, we wanted to see ones that were actually applicable to the state of New York, ones that were easy to collect data for. So it's still a work in progress. I think we're at a point where we've gotten a good idea what those variables are going to be.
We need to move forward in our processes and be able to be responsive to our customers. This rapid assessment method will give us the data and give them the data that they need to submit an application for a permit that is approvable. Our job is to issue permits to people, but following the environmental regulations. It's not to stop projects and to say no.
The hope is that we can really condense this into something that gives everybody what they need, but is not going to take 4 or 5 days to get done. Anybody who's gone through wetland delineation or has a background in biology, they can take it and then be able to apply it without any sort of specialized training.
We need to be able to show the consultants and the regulated public what the process is. It shouldn't be that we just hand somebody a manual and say, go out and do this. Putting boots on the ground, hands in the dirt, and being able to provide folks with a real-time example of what we are looking at relative to our needs to provide them with a permit or an authorization. If we can speak with a unified voice, we provide a better service to the regulated public. It really is about service in this regulatory field and getting people the authorizations, the permits that they need to do the work that is required for the economic development in our state.